Good morning. My name is Leslie Williams, and I'm in San Diego, California, and today's date is May 7th, 2012. And this is what is known as a tidbit file. And tidbit files are nothing but flashpoint videos in reference to tidbits of information that is happening towards me in San Diego, California, as a result of being a target of what is known as organized stalking, electronic harassment, remote neural monitoring, remote neural influencing, and remote neural stimulating. Now, this particular video is going to have tidbits of information in reference to aspects of what's happened towards me, what is going on towards me, and what I'm predicting will happen. Now, on October 10th, 2011, I was brutally assaulted on an MTS bus, the 928 bus. And that assault was literally staged. I arrived at a bus stop at Stonecrest Plaza, right next to Walmart. And it pulled up, and on the electric sign on the side of the bus, it said Fashion Valley. I got on the bus, which was my normal route for me to go to USD from Old Town. And after the bus started going towards its route, it turned off the regular route that 928 going to Fashion Valley would normally take. As a result of me noticing this, I got up and asked the bus driver what's going on, and he said this was Kearny Mesa bus. And I said, well, how do I get off the bus in order to reconnect to my regular route? And he told me where to get off at, I did, and where to go to the bus stop at, and I did. And then I made a statement in my digital tape recorder, something's going to happen here, I know it, because I know what I saw on the electric sign. And then within 1.5 minutes, the bus pulled up. I got on the bus, and about 5 stops later, the perpetrator got on the bus and sat in front of me to my right. Yes. Then he started engaging in hand signaling, which was directly attached to the organized stalking expedition that was already happening towards me. He was putting his hands to his mouth, and then he was going like this on the side of his head with his left hand. And then when I went to go get up at my stop, he brutally assaulted me. Excuse me. In turn, MTS, and also listen to this, when I was on the ground, after he got done assaulting me and before I got up, I saw the bus driver take his right hand and go like this. So he was, I believe what he was doing was signaling the guy to stop. And, so anyways, then MTS sent me an altered video of the assault. And that altered video was already made by October 19th. And how do I know that? I went and saw Laura Zizzo, who finally came out and was willing to meet me on October 19th at the Eastern Division San Diego Police Department. That conversation was audio taped by me on a digital tape recorder. And she flat out told me that she already saw the video and that it was only 2 minutes long. So that told me, and I didn't get a first copy of the video until November 10th, 2011. That ended up breaking, and then they wouldn't send me a replacement one until December 20th, 2011, even though they had it registered postmarked at the office December 1st. Bullshit. I was at the post office on December 7th. It wasn't in my P.O. box. It didn't arrive until December 20th when I went back in the neighborhood to do my laundry. And all you have to do is Google organized stalking or gang stalking and post mail theft and mail delayment or postal workers, and to see that they're connected to organized stalking expeditions. And there's also a video that I pasted in one of my blogs in reference to how transit workers are mentioned in YouTube videos that describe organized stalking methods and tactics. Yes, if you look for the blog, you'll find it. So anyways, MTS ended up sending me an altered video of the assault. Now what we have to do is we have to look at how was the video altered. Well, the day after the assault, a blog was written by me that stated I was sitting in the back of the bus and the perpetrator was sitting in front of me to my right. That blog was made on October 11th, 2011. Also, if you look at the video, you'll clearly be able to see that me and the perpetrator were sitting on the opposite side of the bus as a result of them altering the video. Also, the rail that holds the mirror and the mirror are on the wrong side of the bus, as well as the back doors on the wrong side of the bus. Also, the mirror is backwards. They altered and flipped the video out of haste because, since the video was already altered by October 19th, and then they sent a video that was only 2 minutes long. Why? Because what he was doing with his hands 5 minutes before the assault. See what I'm saying? So they sent a video of only 2 minutes. Yeah, 1 minute before the assault and 1 minute after. They also altered the hell out of it when it came to what the bus driver was doing right after the assault stopped. Yeah, I was begging him in the middle of the aisle to call 911, and he wouldn't until the guy got all of his stuff gathered up together and then left. They totally altered the front section of the bus as well when it comes to that, and when it comes to the actual passengers that were really on the bus that day. There was one girl that was on the bus that got on the bus in the regular, because I was taking that bus every single day. That's when I was camping next door 150 feet away from the FBI building in San Diego, where I was being electronically harassed on every second of the time that I was at that camping area. And that's already been proven as well, that the San Diego police were directly involved in that as well. Go to YouTube and look for a February 20th video. You'll find it. Learning disabled woman predicts eviction from campsite. Trust me, and then look what's in the comments feature. Now, getting back to the MTS situation, I got to make this really fast. That assault was predicted anyways, the girl that I was mentioning, she's not even on the bus in reference to the video, the video of the assault. They took her off the bus because they know that I mentioned her to the detective at the Eastern Division San Diego Police Department, and all the gang stalkers, at least 80% of them at that time that were being used, I was watching them, because this was 7 months worth of getting on that bus. I was watching the people who were harassing me in reference to me being on the bus, then them getting on the bus and sitting down and harassing me through physical gestures. I was watching, I was starting to pay attention when they were getting on and when they were getting off, when I would see them on the next occasion, when they would get on the bus and do it in reference to when they got on the bus, and 80% of them were getting on the bus right down the street from the San Diego Eastern Division Police Station. Now, and that one girl lives in the apartment buildings that was right down the street from them. So I have a feeling they already got to her, and they totally altered the video as far as in reference to who was really on that bus on that day. Also, 2 days after the assault, I called a bus driver stating to me on my digital tape recorder that MTS would alter a video if they felt that they had to, and I didn't even bring up the assault. Oh, no, wait a minute, I didn't even bring up the fact that MTS might. I asked him, I go, do you think MTS would give me a video, because this was before they even sent me a video. I go, do you think MTS would have a problem giving me a video of a person being assaulted on the bus? And they said, well, they might give you a video, but you never can tell what might happen to it. So it was something along those lines. And anyways, in the comments feature of the YouTube video that is online right now that you can see of learning disabled woman being brutally assaulted on MTS bus, there's a comments feature of that YouTube video. It shows a copied, scanned copy of an email file that shows me predicting that assault. And why was I predicting that assault? Because I was already assaulted at a bus stop on August 17, 2011, 9 days after I got to San Diego. And that was because I was blogging about what was already going on towards me in San Diego, and what had happened to me when I was out here in 2006 for 37 days in San Diego, and how the San Diego police were directly involved in it. And I was already blogging about what was already happening to me as a result of me just being out here for 9 days. Yeah, a blog was made the day before that assault on August 16th. Understand this and be clear. So what I was doing was, I was over at USD, and I was making a bunch of preparations to go to Barbara Boxer's office to expose this crime. Yeah, so I made an email file stating that what might happen as a result of me preparing to go to Barbara Boxer's office. They seen through cyber surveillance, which is a tactic of organized stalking, that I was preparing to do this. Okay, over at USD. I've already proven that I've been gang stalked over at USD. A professor over at USD posted on First Post, USD's newsletter, the fact that they've been altering videos that were taken over there at USD Library, and one that was taken at the camp location next door to the FBI. He's a professor in communications, specializing in videos and images. He saw the videos online and posted them on First Post. Now, I was printing out privacy consent forms from Barbara Boxer's office that I'd have to sign in order to be able to either take, fax, or mail to her so she could investigate what I was going to solicit her office for, which was to investigate the Department of Education and a university in Michigan in reference to what happened to me in Michigan. It's a nationwide syndicate, and they're all connected. I was literally stalked to here, okay? So they did not want that exposed. because that part of the crime is literally even directly connected to what's happening to me in San Diego, especially towards the 2006 expedition. Now, yes, there is some things in this flashpoint video that you're not going to understand, but just trust me. If you go into the comments feature of this YouTube video, Learning Disabled Woman Brutally Assaulted on MTS Bus, you will clearly see that this assault was predicted 9 days before it happened. I literally stated there was a great likelihood I'd be walking, I'd be assaulted, either walking, riding my bike, or on public transportation, and then 9 days later it happens. What is the likelihood of that happening if nothing was going on? Alright, make sure you look at the YouTube videos in the comments feature of this YouTube video so you can be led to more cooperating proof concerning what is in this video. I gotta go. This memory card is running low. Today's date is May 7th, 2012. If anything happens towards me, about me, concerning me, around me, or against me along any of my routes, SDSU, USD, walking routes, me visiting businesses, no matter what type of business they are, trolley routes, bus routes, it will be the direct concerted effort of this organized stalking expedition. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams.